Good morning, St. Andrews. It is such an honor to be with you this morning on this morning moment. And I had the great privilege of taking a little trip up to the Eastern Sierras, and it was just such a beautiful trip, being immersed in beauty the entire time and just having an opportunity to allow my mind and body to catch up, for my soul to find rest. And as I was up there, we had the opportunity to watch the moon rise over this beautiful mountain, and we were sitting on the shore of this lake. And so there was about 6 of us, my wife and some dear friends. And as we sat in anticipation for this beautiful big moon to come over the ridge of the mountain, we just sat and nobody really said a word, and we were just kind of all just enthralled with the beauty and the majesty around us in this anticipation of beauty. And so as we sat and the moon started to come over, it started to silhouette every single tree on the ridgeline, and it made me think of the psalmist. And let me read this for you. It is Psalm 19. The heavens proclaim the glory of God. The sky displays his craftsmanship. Day after day they continue to speak. Night after night they make him known. And what really stood out to me about this experience with our dear friends and this beauty was that that's going to happen whether we were paying attention to it or not. One of my good friends always talks about being aware of your surroundings in each moment. And I think that is something, the beauty just stops me in my tracks to remember that it's going to go on whether I'm looking at it or not. And so that's something that I want to encourage each of you to just sit and be alert and grow in awareness of what God is already doing around you, and that you can just slow down enough to pay attention to the beautiful sunrise, the sunset, or maybe even a moonrise over the Eastern Sierra on a lake. But that's something that will happen whether we're paying attention to it or not. So the call here is to pay attention and to be aware and to allow that beauty, because it's going to speak with no words, right? As the next verse says, they speak without a sound or a word. Their voice is never heard, yet their message has gone throughout the earth, and their words all around the world. And that's something that I want to continue to grow in awareness of, is how can I see the beauty in Newport Beach, in Costa Mesa? Yes, it's pretty obvious that we live in a beautiful vacation spot, as the beach and the ocean is just amazing. But how can I see it in my neighbor? How could I see it in those people that I don't necessarily agree with, or the grocery clerk, or the barista? How could I see God's beauty in his creation and his craftsmanship in the way that they are smiling, or the way that I can interact with them to maybe give them a little pick-me-up? And that's just something I want to encourage you today, is to really sit with Psalm 19 and know that all this creation is his craftsmanship, and they are speaking, they are shouting his wonders. And I just want to encourage you to step outside and be aware of the creation around you as well as the people around you, and to know that they are all God's craftsmanship, and that they are something to be wondered and awed over. So thank you, St. Andrews. It's such a blessing to be with you. Have a great day.